Hey YouTubers, welcome to my YouTube site. My name is Marty and I live in a place called Minnesota that's in the Midwestern United States. And despite what you may have heard, we don't speak Canadian here. We're not all into ice hockey and ice fishing. We have other interests, and my YouTube site should reflect that. Apart from my family and my career in technology, I think my number one interest, number one fascination, apart from the human condition and studying that, is art. Art supplies, the process to create art, art experience, unraveling the mysteries of art, and its creation. And as an artist myself, as an illustrator and someone who draws a lot and someone who paints, I end up using a lot of materials and supplies, and I get experience with those. And my YouTube site, a lot of my videos is focused on my experiences with those various products that I use in the creation of my own art. So I'm happy to share that, sort of pay it forward to the world, if you will. And I also believe fundamentally in not reviewing or sharing things that I haven't used personally. So if I haven't used it, you won't find it on my site. You may find some unboxing videos, but I'm clear that that's what they are. And in addition to that, I have no association with the companies or products that, other than having to be a consumer of them, of any of the products that I review or that I talk about. So that keeps it clean. So I don't work for the paint manufacturer, the pencil manufacturer, or any of those people. My job is completely separate in the area of technology. And although I review some technology gadgets, I don't work for the companies that produce those either, or have any interest with them whatsoever. So just to keep it clear, that's the best way to do it, and that keeps it clean. And then there's no conflict of interest, and at least I can be intellectually honest about the materials and things I use. That said, you'll find reviews of pencils on here, art supplies, boxes, paints, canvas, papers, erasers, all kinds of things related to art. So feel free to browse that stuff if you're interested in it. A couple of the other things you're going to find on my site. For a period of time, I worked in nonpartisan media at the Minnesota State Capitol, so you'll find some nonpartisan political videos on my site as well, mostly just reporting. If you don't have an interest in politics, and this is pretty hyper-local to Minnesota, feel free to just skip right past those and get on to what does interest you. My son and I, some years ago, had an interest in model railroading, so I did some things. People come to my site through model railroading, in particular modeling buildings and different structures that would set on a model railroad layout, and collecting just model railroad related materials. In addition to that, you're going to find some videos related to a few other hobbies, but mostly technology gadgets, things like that I've had an interest in over the years. The other big one is, and my wife says I have kind of a crazy obsession with this, and she'd be absolutely right about that, is Nintendo handheld gaming devices from the 80s forward. So from their birth on up, for the past 25 or close to 30 years, I've been collecting Nintendo handheld gaming devices and game cartridges that come with those. So if I'm at an antique a flea market or a mall or an auction or anything like that, I tend to look for that stuff and pick it up when I can. Yard sales, garage sales, I find it all over, and I find it fascinating. But here's the thing, so I'm kind of a video game picker, if you will. But I think bottom line, end of the day, if we just clear everything away, my fascination is basically with the human condition, and just understanding people, interacting with people, and then kind of just coming to some kind of a greater understanding of the human condition and who we are through others. And so, yeah, there's kind of a deeper component to why I do what I do, but I figure by the time you get to be my age, there should be. If there's not, what's the point? But bottom line is just a great time with art and sharing these experiences with others, and just enjoying that those hobbies and aspects of life. So hey, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. If you get a chance, check out some of my work at owingsart.com. That's owingsart.com. And hey, have a great life.